So we haven't seen this matchup this year so far, but we knew it was coming soon. And we have the final we were all hoping for. Carlos Alcaraz versus Jannik Sinner. And not just the title on the line, also the world #1 spot. That's right, and if you haven't done so yet, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Here we go, let's unpack this preview. And it is the two best players in the world. And they just finished up their semi-finals this afternoon. And they both did it in impressive fashion. Let's start off with Jannik Sinner, as his one was the first one on court. And he continued this blistering run of form that he's been in. And he did not drop a set again. There's only one person who's taken a set off him. That's Thomas Mahach. And Alex Zverev could not do the same. But it was because of Jannik Sinner. Nothing else. Zverev played some great tennis in this one. Really pushed Sinner around the court as well. Sinner was at full stretch on a lot of these rallies. But he just finds a way to hang in these rallies. And when he stays in it, you always know there's some firepower coming at some point, and you may not get a chance to reply. And Zverev didn't get the chance. The first set was a blitz from Jannik Sinner, a 6-1 set in which he looked absolutely phenomenal. Zverev, to his credit, did up the level in the second set, but it just goes to show Jannik Sinner held him there until the business end, and then found his moment to strike, and he did it right at the bitter end of the set. It was at 5-4, and Zverev serving to stay in the match, obviously, at that time, and he got it done so convincingly. Some of the shots, Jannik Sinner, that were flying off his racket today were nothing short of mesmerizing, sensational, just so much power, accuracy, scary, I think is the word. And like Jose Morgado says here, he defeats Zverev in a fourth consecutive Masters semi-final, 6-1, 6-4, reaches the Monte Carlo final for the first time, 16 consecutive wins, 21 consecutive Masters wins, 12th ATP Masters 1000 final, second on clay, and one win away from world #1. But that's not what everybody's talking about. It's more about the insights into Jannik Sinner's game and the performance ratings that, well, look at some of these. The best performance rating on clay since records began. Oh, can't quite believe this. Carlos, watch out. Silly numbers from Jannik Sinner, breaking down that rating with the shot quality data. Serving was an 8.3, returning an 8.7, forehand 9.7, and backhand 8.7. Combine that with attacking 10% more than Zverev, winning 76% of those points in attack, as well as winning 49% when Zverev was attacking, and you get a record-breaking performance. And you see here, steal score there at 49%. You've got, conversion score 76. All of those altogether give him an overall rating of 9.64. The highest rating on clay since these ratings began. That is otherworldly. And I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. I think Novak Djokovic did Jannik Sinner a favor at the beginning of the year by taking him down a peg or two, or showing him things he has to work on, because he's really up the level since that defeat, and he has looked like the Sinner of old, the Sinner of the last couple of years, the Sinner who no one can beat except one man, it would seem. Obviously, we know Djokovic beat him, but other than that, only one man, it seems, could beat Jannik Sinner, and that man is the other finalist here, which makes it all more interesting, this final. Alcaraz was up against the hometown lad of Valentine Vacherot, who's had another fantastic tournament. Big shout out to him. He isn't a flash in the pan. He is somebody who's here to stay. He is blooming at an alarming rate and still doing well after winning his first Masters and now getting to a semi-final. at home, which is, some might say the nerves might get the better of you. He's really embraced it. So well done to Vacherot. Gave Alcaraz all he could handle in this match as well. But Alcaraz 6-4, 6-4, and back-to-back finals in Monte Carlo. That's 9 consecutive wins at Monte Carlo and 17 consecutive wins on clay. Clay court master, some might say, or is he just a master of all? Because he is the reigning defending Australian Open champion and Roland Garros champion as well, and US Open champion. He is the man to beat. He is the world number one. But Jannik Sinner is the man who's in form coming into this. And that's why it's so interesting. This is one of those matches which is just billed to be one of the biggest that they've ever played. I love it when it's got this narrative coming in and there's so much to play for. And this is what he said after his match. He said, I think it's a dream spot for everyone. I'm fighting for my second Monte Carlo title. He's fighting for his first one. It's going to be a really special one. The number one is on the line. That makes tomorrow even more special. I'm really happy to win this really difficult match against Valentine. He's playing great tennis with a lot of confidence right now, playing in his hometown. It was a really tough to deal with. For me, I'm really excited about my first meeting with Jannik this year, the first final. Let's see how it's going to be tomorrow. I'm excited about it. Yeah, you should be. I think the way that he played against Vacherot, incorporating lots of different looks, obviously some hard-hitting shots with the forehand, some good drop shots in there as well, some brilliant lobs as well. He bringing in Vacherot, and Vacherot really held his own for as much as he could until there was the singular break, and Alcaraz was able just to close out these sets and just did it in comfortable fashion. There didn't ever look like there was going to be more than one winner. There was one moment in the second set where Vacherot came back a little bit, but it was soon extinguished by the man who is and currently world number one. But he's not far ahead. 190 points separates the two. And if Sinner wins, they will swap places. So it is. I love the fact that they're playing for this. Look where Zverev is as well. I mean, it's just insane, isn't it? 7,500 points behind, which it's just crazy. I think 7,500 points. There isn't anybody other than Alcaraz or Sinner who has 7,500 points or more, and they've both got nearly double that, which is absolutely crazy. More crazy stats for both of these players on court as well. Just when you think these two can't be more inseparable, the time on court to reach the final, Carlos Alcaraz, 5 hours, 59 minutes. Jannik Sinner, 5 hours, 59 minutes. They've done it again. Unbelievable. How have they gone and done that again? This is just crazy, because leading into this final as well, don't forget, Alcaraz and Sinner, I believe it says ATP finals last year, they were tied on points at 1,651 points apiece. So you literally can put a cigarette paper between the two of them. It's that close. But Carlos does still lead the head-to-head. And Sinner will be looking to get one back. This is looking at the shot quality over the whole tournament, just to give you an idea of what's been going down. And Alcaraz serve 7.7, Sinner 8.2. Return, Alcaraz 7.8, Sinner 8.2. Forehand, both at 8.8. Backhand, Sinner 8.9, but Alcaraz with an 8.2. So Sinner winning all apart from the forehand, which is even. So you can see he's playing the more consistent tennis, the more devastating tennis, I would say, when looking at the level of winners that he is hitting, and from what, like, the positions on the court, especially that backhand down the line against Zverev right at the end of the match. Zverev pinned him in the corner, it seemed, but he still managed to hit a beautiful passing shot winner. And who is going to take the crown? This is the big question. Let's have a look. Obviously, we've got the head-to-head. And we've got Jose Morgado has broken it down a little bit for us here, saying at tour level, it's 10-6 in favor of Alcaraz. At challenger level, 1-love to Alcaraz. In finals, 5-3 to Alcaraz. In Masters 1000s, 5-1 to Alcaraz. Masters 1000 finals, 2-love to Alcaraz. And on clay, 3-1 to Alcaraz. So there you go. All of those stats do point in favor of Carlos Alcaraz. But in finals, you could say Jannik Sinner quite close. 5-3, gets one more win. Nearly level, aren't they? And if Alcaraz wins again, it's going to become 11-6. It's going to be quite lopsided. I don't know if Sinner can allow that to happen. Looking at the odds as well, the bookmakers don't know how to call it. They've gone for exactly even for both players. They can't call this final. They've seen the form of Sinner. They know how devastating Alcaraz is on the clay, as he is the reigning champion as well. Remember last year's final, lost the first set to Musetti, then absolutely destroyed him. 6-1, 6-love in the final 2 sets. Who is going to win this final? Better get to a prediction, because I'm sure you're all waiting to find out who I'm going to pick. God, it is as tough as it comes, this one, I tell you. I'm really, really, really struggling, because watching the performances of both players in this tournament, the most convincing, I would say, based upon when they do have their best level, I think Jannik Sinner has been stronger. I think based upon the semi-final performance, Jannik Sinner had a tougher opponent and dispatched him in more devastating fashion. Some might say Vacherot tough because you got the crowd as well, but I still think everybody would agree Zverev's still the 3rd best player in the world. Carlos, you just can't deny him though. Everybody else you'd think Sinner would pretty much beat, except for this guy. And he is the kryptonite of Jannik Sinner. We know he can beat him though. We've seen him beat him. We saw him so close at Roland Garros in the final with match points. And he has beaten him on clay before, so it's not like it's an impossibility. This one is only a 3-set match. It's gonna be super, super tough to pick this one. I think if Sinner continues the level that he's playing right now, I think he can do it. I think he needs this. I think he needs this more than Carlos needs this as well. He's never won this tournament before as well. And bear in mind, he's just completed the Sunshine Double, something else he hasn't done before. I think he's got the bit between his teeth right now. Carlos, he's achieved even more. He's holding 3 of the Grand Slams right now. He's the reigning champion here already, and I'm sure he'll win it many more times. I think this will go to 3 sets though, but I think Jannik Sinner will win in 3. But that's just my prediction. Tell me yours in that comment section. I want to hear all of your predictions. Do you agree with me? I mean, it's so tough to call, but you've got to pick one. I'm going Sinner in 3. I would not be surprised if people are picking Carlos in this one. But tell me your thoughts. I want to read them all. And if you haven't done so yet, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you after the match. Some reactions.